And we are back. It's time once again to take a trip into the world of esports, gaming, and the games. This is the AfroGamer Show, and it's great to be back bringing this to you right here on AfroSport TV. My name is Shayo, I'm your host, and it promises to be an exciting episode, especially with the quality of the content you're about to enjoy on the show this beautiful, beautiful day. Trust me, these are some interesting stuff that you would be asking yourself, are these things really happening in the world of esports? Yes, we've got it all loaded on this edition of the program from the north to the east, west and south of Africa, and indeed beyond Africa. We've got the juiciest stories to serve you on the show. This is the AfroGamer Show. We'll take a short break. When we get back, it's straight into the segment known as In the News. We've got some loaded information in there. You don't want to miss it. Alright, welcome back. It's still the AfroGamer Show. Shaya is my name. I am your host, and we're getting into the news segment. And the news is the segment we're going into right now. We start from North Africa in Morocco, where it's all gloves off. And you know what that means. It's action time for the Africa Esports Championship powered by the International Esports Federation, IESF. That is a big one happening out there in Casablanca, Morocco, with 16 countries slugging it out for the $100,000 prize pool that's happening out there. And that is in 3 different titles. We're talking Counter-Strike 2 in the open and the women category. We have the Mobile Legend Bang Bang in the open and the women category, and the biggest of them all, PUBG Mobile, would also be going down. This is interesting team event happening in Morocco. We're talking, like I said earlier on, the 16 countries will be slugging it out, including our own Nigeria. So we'll be tracking the progress made by the team Nigeria out there, who would be representing us. The grand finals, it starts on the 16th of August with the opening ceremony, and it all comes to a close with the grand finals on the 21st of August, as well as the closing ceremony on that same day. That is talking about the Africa Esports Championships happening in Casablanca, Morocco. We're looking forward to that. We definitely would be looking and rooting for the team representing Nigeria across the different titles at this tournament. Let's move away from that and give you updates as regards the Esports Mediterranean Games. We spoke about that on the very first edition of this show, and yes, it's all come to an end, and one African country, don't forget it was 16 countries from Europe, Asia and Africa participating in that, 4 countries from Africa, but one of them stood out, especially in the EFootball title, and we're talking about Morocco. Morocco actually dominated the EFootball title at the Esports Mediterranean Games. We had Mehdi Taghi, that's his name, and I'm sure you'll see his picture on the screen right now. Mehdi Taghi actually won against 8 different opponents. He actually had to surmount 8 different opponents to win. But the interesting thing about his triumph is the fact that he actually started slow with a loss and a draw. So he didn't get a win in his first 2 games, but in his last 6 games he actually dominated, including that win against Portugal in the final of that one. So congrats to Mehdi Taghi, and that's what in the men's side. On the men's side and the women's side, it was Ebitsam Fanny, that's her name. So register that. She won in the women's category to ensure the dominance of the Moroccans at the Esports Mediterranean Games EFootball title of that particular tournament. Away from Africa now, you know, we added this segment last week, Beyond Africa, that talks about what's happening beyond the continent, and this is an interesting one. Have you ever thought of using gaming to be in the Guinness Book of World Records? Well, someone did it in Saudi Arabia. Well, Saudi Arabia yet again. Yes, indeed. His name is Ibrahim AL Nasser, is from Saudi Arabia. And what did he do? He connected over 400 consoles, over 400 gaming consoles to one TV. How he did it, what he did, and all the mechanics around it is what we'll show you right now on the show. Let's take that one. Ibrahim AL Nasser, the Guinness World Record holder for the highest number of consoles connected to one TV. And we'll be right back with more on the Beyond Africa segment.
I have so many video game consoles. After a while, I noticed that I have a big stock of gaming consoles that I couldn't play. The TV ports are limited, and if I want to play, either I unplug the existing consoles or I will keep everything and add more switchers and, of course, more converters as well. By adding more switchers, the idea came to my mind. I will connect all the gaming consoles I have to the TV. Then I'll contact Guinness World Records, as this project looks unique. Includes hundreds of video game consoles, all different than each other. So I can play home video game consoles, computers, plug and play, and so on. And all of these consoles require the special setup and cable management as well. This is the main area. The main HDMI switcher, 16-in-1, RCA switcher. If I want to select any gaming console, everything here in the Excel sheet, you can see. This is main, this is HDMI, B, C, D, and so on. This is the RCA. I have everything here, okay? Once I turn on the 360, it will come directly. All the consoles the same, everything. Xbox Series, even PlayStation 5. You can see here Nintendo Switch, the OLED model, the latest. Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo 64. I use a converter here. I have PlayStation here, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. So PlayStation 1, it's RCA number 2, and it is number 1, power. Another one, RCA number 3, which is Neo Geo here, Neo Geo. Super Nintendo is number 7 here, power on. For me, the best gaming console of all time, number 1, always, forever. Sega Genesis. If I want to reach 444, I need to use the whole room. So I have different areas for minis. Each one include 8 games, 8 for computers, consoleized arcades, Hyper Neo Geo 64, plug and play, HDMI sticks, and so on. A very important thing, if you notice here, the cables almost hidden. I used all the tools available in the market, everything available in order to organize the cables. Also to have a setup, it's not only to play, it's like a museum. And that's why this setup and this record took too much time from me. I'm so happy and proud that I'm officially a Guinness World Record holder for the most gaming consoles connected to a single TV. 444 gaming consoles. All different than each other, all playable. Thank you very much, and I'll be back.
How about that for a show? That was a great one from Ibrahim AL Nasser. And you know, it got me thinking, what record can I do? Maybe I should do this show for like 20 hours. Maybe I'll get into the Guinness Book of World Records. Who knows? But definitely kudos to him. He's got his certificate. It was a great feat. I don't know if anyone can surmount that. Even he said he would be right back. And I'm wondering, right back exactly for what? You want to connect 600 consoles or 1,000? We'll wait and see if he would be able to top that which he has achieved already with over 400 consoles connected to one TV. Finally, on this segment Beyond Africa, let's talk about the FIFA which is the esports division of the World Football Governing Body, FIFA. They've announced the first ever multi-title football next-gen event. That's what it's been called, and it's taking place in Liverpool from the 28th of August to the 1st of September. And we're looking at two game titles there, which is Football Manager and eFootball Pro. But the main focus is the eFootball Manager bit, where you would see 20 different managers manage their countries against others. And we're talking of managers from Belgium, England, France, Germany, Netherlands, Portugal, Peru, all across the world, Korea, Republic, and just one country would be there flying the flag of our beloved continent, Africa, and that is South Africa. So we're wishing the South Africans that will be representing us here the very best. And aside that, we'll see eFootball Pro Evolution Soccer also happening on the mobile title, and that is a local activation within the Liverpool metropolis. Visit Liverpool Tourism is actually supporting this one, and kudos to them for this, and kudos to FIFA who are trying to bounce back. Don't forget, they used to have that partnership with EA Sports, but now they need to bounce back and get their groove on, and it's good to see innovation coming into place with this decision to go with the Football Manager and eFootball Pro Evolution Soccer. All right, that's it on in the news segment. We're moving on right now to the retro segment. And as usual, we always bring you something that either tells you how old you are or how young you are, or even show you something that points to the fact that gaming has existed right from long time ago. This time on the show, we will be showing you this gaming console, which was a game changer, I must say, and it brought back lots of memories when we saw this one. It's a PlayStation Classic, and the many challenges you have to go through before you get to enjoy a game on it. Let's enjoy this on the retro segment of the AfroGamer Show.
We got the spirit to win. That was stunning! It's not. Maybe a corner kick.
Okay, that was the retro segment with the PlayStation Classic. It's a PlayStation 1, but just a smaller version of the PlayStation 1, which was known as the PlayStation Classic. And many challenges with that console, I tell you. You either bend it this way, bend it that way for it to work. You clean the disc and so many other challenges to get to enjoy a game on it. But that was good to see. That was good to watch indeed. Well, let's move on to the game on segment today, and we'll be talking about the LG OLED In-Store Gaming Challenge. It came to an end. It was the grand finale just over the weekend, where we saw the 16 finalists slug it out at the LG brand shop in Lekki, which was all about the finals. The highlights from that is on the show today. Let's show you that. We will be right back with the Spotlight segment.
LG has been known to be a brand that does gaming for some years now. And we thought that after the last OLED gaming finale, which was done about 2 to 3 years back, we should do something with the gaming community. So we thought of why not doing it in store where our customers have the privilege to see this product and also have a first-hand experience about what it is like to play game with the OLED TV. So we came with the idea of, okay, let's do it in store. So as our customers come in, they can see the difference between the LG brand and other brands vis-a-vis using the OLED TV for gaming. So that was the most important factor for doing this competition in store.
The gaming has been really smooth, and the graphics are really nice.
I feel ecstatic, right? I get to play some really good FIFA players, right? So, you know, when you are in your own circle and you are the king, you don't get to play other people that are better than you are. So, I feel excited.
If I win the final, it will be my very, it's like my happiest day. When it comes to different features of the LG OLED TV, it comes with a fast response time of 0.01 millisecond compared to regular TVs. It has got deeper blacks. It has what we call the self-lighting pixels, right? That's why you can see it's as slim, as sleek, and then its performance is way out of this world. So we decided to come up with this competition to ensure that we engage numerous youths, right? And then also creating a platform for youth empowerment. The future of this LG OLED in-store gaming competition is basically, we would actually be taking it a step further by taking it to West Africa. When I mean West Africa, we have LG is present across over 25 West African countries, and we'll likely be having this same tournament across 5 different countries, namely Ivory Coast, Cameroon, DR Congo, we have Ghana, and then we have, last but not the least, Senegal. So these 5 different countries will be having this same LG OLED in-store gaming competition, in which the winners will come to Nigeria here, precisely Lagos, to slug it out with the best of the best gamer. Today we had Ibrahim Paul, who emerged as the best LG in-store OLED, the best LG in-store OLED player. And then he would actually be competing alongside other West African finalists. I believe this is actually something unique that no other brand has done, especially a brand in the consumer electronics sector.
All right, welcome back. It's still the AfroGamer show, and yes, exciting action. There's 16 gamers all slugging it out, but it all fell to Ibrahim AL. That is his name. Boyd is his gamer tag. He is the champion who took home the LG 55-inch OLED TV. Trust me, it's not a cheap TV, and it's also a fantastic TV for him to play games on and definitely watch movies and do some other things with that particular TV. Kudos to Flick, who came up in 2nd position, and of course Afolari Teluo was in 3rd position. They also got the prizes amongst other prizes in terms of brand merchandise that went to most of the other gamers and participants at that finals. We're looking forward. One thing that excited me most was when the senior marketing manager for West Africa, Paul Mba, said that this would not end with just this execution. They're taking it to other countries and then bringing them here to play the grand finals. You definitely know that the AfroGamer show will be there to cover it all, tell you more about it, and showcase the talents that are being onboarded on the African scene when you talk about esports on the continent. Well, on the sports-like segment, who else do we want to celebrate than the man who just became a champion? And we're talking Ibrahim AL. Let's look at what he had to say at the LG OLED In-Store Gaming Challenge, and also look at what his plans are for himself and the future of the game that he loves so much, EFC 24.
The gaming has been really smooth, and the graphics are really nice.
Alright, it's been an interesting journey on the show today, and yes, it's time to go. And as always, we say it's game over, but the truth is not to say bye-bye, but to tell you, see you some other time. Last week, we showed you some guys playing on their neighbor's wall. Today, we have someone who took it to another level. This time, he decided to play his game on the walkway. That is our game over for today, and that's how the show would wrap up. My name is Shayo. I've been your host on this edition of the show. It promises to show you everything, showcase everything as regards the world of esports, gaming, and of course the games, and it is definitely one you don't want to miss and you want to tell someone about it. I'll catch you next week on another accelerating edition of the show. Bye for now.
There's a guy just playing Elden Ring on the sidewalk. Kind of cool. Huh.